Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. The Perrottet government has splashed the cash in the Hunter ahead of next year's state election. Key Hunter projects such as the Williamtown Special Activation Precinct, the new Lake Macquarie Sport and Recreation Centre to replace Myuna Bay, and the Newcastle Education Campus all receive funding. Local roads also received attention with the M1 to Raymond Terrace extension, Nelson Bay Road and the Muswellbrook, Singleton and Newcastle inner city bypasses included in almost $2 billion in roads funding. Gillieston Public School is due for a major redevelopment, with yesterday's state budget promising $1.7 million for the site. The school's been in the spotlight, with a parliamentary committee visiting Maitland to look at the poor conditions and the lack of infrastructure at the school. The Newcastle Education Campus has also received more than $16 million to get that project off the ground. Maitland MP Jenny Aitchison says it's welcome news, but the government needs to do more to make sure schools keep up with the growing population.
After 12 years, if they can come up with only $1.7 million for a primary school that really hasn't had much done to it in the last over a decade, it's just not good enough. So we're pleased with the commitment of money. We'll be looking for the actual, scope of the project. But in terms of, is it enough? No, it's definitely not, and we'll be fighting for more.
The Hunter State and Catholic teachers will join together in collective strike action next Thursday over their ongoing dispute for better pay and conditions. There's growing concern about the exodus of teachers from the profession due to unsustainable workloads. The teachers' unions say more competitive salaries need to be offered to entice people into a career in education. The strike action means only independent and private schools will be holding classes next Thursday. Police have identified a man who died in a crash at Maitland yesterday morning. They say a 62-year-old man was hit by a truck on Cessnock Road at about 6:30. Police are renewing their appeal for anyone who witnessed the incident to contact Crime Stoppers. The University of Newcastle will host its Aboriginal Numeracy Gala Day today, with the hope of helping high school students combine numeracy with sport. The event will include close to 140 students from across the Central Coast, Hunter and Port Stephens to show mentorship for First Nation students. Indigenous Executive Officer Jake McDonald says the event is a result of several key partners.
So it's a partnership across the University of Newcastle. So us at the Office of Indigenous Strategy and Leadership and the Wallatuka Institute have partnered with the Newcastle Knights and McDonald Jones Stadium. So we'll have a few Knights players down helping out with some of the activities. It's for all schools had the opportunity to register for this event.
A Branxton pet store owner says he's shocked by the brazen theft of a valuable miniature pregnant goat from his store at the weekend. Trevor Staffer says CCTV footage shows 3 people breaking into the pet store's yard on Sunday night. He says the miniature goat, named Daisy, is worth thousands of dollars and is due to give birth to twins in just a few weeks.
2NURFM Sport.
An exciting new signing for the Newcastle Jets, with former Olyroos Reno Piscopo inking a 2-year deal. The 24-year-old attacking midfielder comes to Newcastle after 3 seasons with rivals Wellington Phoenix. Although part of the Olyroos squad for the Tokyo Games, he didn't play due to injury, but coach Arthur Pappas believes the young dynamo will be a future Socceroo. Some local NPL sides will be shooting for a spot in the Australia Cup round of 32 tonight. Top sides Broadmeadow and Maitland go head-to-head at Cook Square Park, while Newcastle Olympic take on Cooks Hill United at Fernley Dawes Athletic Field. Meanwhile, Lambton Jaffers midfielder Andrew Poyak will miss tonight's NPL catch-up game against Valentine after picking up a foot injury in Saturday's abandoned match with Charlestown. And despite missing the entire NRLW season with an elbow injury, Belmont's Caitlin Johnston will make her debut for New South Wales in the Women's State of Origin on Friday in Canberra. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 7, 11, 12, 16, 40, 41 and 45, and the supplementaries are 3, 24 and 46. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.